On September 17, 1862, the Union Army turned back the Confederate advance into Maryland at the Battle of Antietam. 5 days later, President Abraham Lincoln issued the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation, declaring his intent to abolish slavery in the rebellious states as of the first of the year. On New Year's Day, 1863, Lincoln made good on his promise. With his signing of the Emancipation Proclamation, he committed the nation to securing and protecting the freedom of all persons held in bondage throughout the South. The proclamation also gave Union military officials a green light to accept African Americans into the armed forces, a policy Lincoln had previously been hesitant to endorse. About 200,000 free men of color, some of whom had been enslaved at the start of the war, seized the opportunity to join the fight for liberty and the restoration of the Union. The recruitment of African Americans provided the Union Army with a much-needed infusion of manpower as war weariness in the North slowed the pace of white enlistment. U.S. colored troops regiments, as the units composed of black soldiers were designated, saw action in 39 major engagements in the final 2 years of the conflict. 26 African Americans received the Medal of Honor for their bravery in battle. After the war, black veterans with service-connected disabilities were eligible to apply for the same benefits under the general pension law as whites. Many faced significant obstacles gathering the records needed to prove their injuries were related to their wartime service. Yet, thousands successfully pursued their claims and received compensation for the wounds or illnesses they suffered while wearing the Union uniform. African American soldiers in the Civil War and afterwards is object number 54 in the History of VA in 100 Objects virtual exhibit. To learn more about this object or other entries in the exhibit, visit the 100 Objects page on the VA History website.